How are you?
We're good, good. How about you?
Yeah, great.
Good. Yeah, great.
Booked and busy?
Yes, yes, for sure. I know it's crazy. Like I literally cannot imagine like keeping up on the leads without the AI. I tell it's crazy. I tell my boyfriend every day, I'm like, do you see this? Like the messages popping through all night.
All right, so let's jump right in. I just want to ask like a few questions about your experience so far. I know it's like absolutely taken off for you, and I'm
Yeah.
number one, like we're just so excited to see it work and to see you like booked after feeling so doubtful and like discouraged before starting. So, can you sort of take us back to before we started working together? What was a typical month looking like for you, booking wise and like financially?
Yeah, so booking wise, I mean, I was really at the end of like not the end, like the worst of my like whole entire career. I've been thinking like, oh my gosh, the industry slowed down, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of artists who have felt that way. So I was like not wanting to give up, but I was like feeling pretty like doubtful with how client bookings were going. I'm like, is it my city? Like a lot of questions like that. And then so that's when I worked with that other company, and it was really like such a letdown. So I didn't have like I was still like hesitant to work with you guys, but I'm so glad I did. It's been a complete like totally changed everything. Seriously.
Who'd you work with before us? I forget.
Hi Stoke. Yeah, so that was back in October. So, and within the last year, it's just been like so slow. So bookings, I would say like some months I would even get like three new ones and I was just doing touch-ups, like three. And so it's been crazy how many new clients I've gotten in just the 45 days.
Yeah. So you were doing maybe like three new before you started with
On
us?
like a bad month, yeah, three new. I mean, there would be, I mean, other, you know how it is. It's up and down sometimes when you're not like with a consistent program like this. Yeah, on the bad months, it was like, yeah, I'd get three new clients a month, and that's crazy. But
When me and you sort of first linked up and we chatted about, the system that I use and that I had other artists using, like I would love for you to just be completely honest with us because I know it took me following up and being like, girl, I know this will pop off for you.
yeah,
Like, what were your thoughts? Were you just scared? Were you just like you were in doubt? Or can you share a
yeah.
little bit about your thought process?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was like completely doubtful. I didn't have high hopes because I was like I said, the other company they said the same thing. They're like, "Wow, your social media looks good." Like kind of same things you were telling me. Like I believe that you can really take off with our ads and like how we run things. So I was like, I felt super hopeful with them, and then it was kind of like hearing the same thing all over again. But then once you kind of broke it down, like how you guys do run things differently than other marketing companies, that's when I was like, okay, this actually does sound like a good like game plan. And I still was just hesitant just because, like I said, I had lost money with them. And then, yeah, I mean, I just decided to go for it because I don't know, I had a good feeling like going into it once I got on a Zoom with you. But like I said, I'm so grateful that I went with it because obviously it's been amazing. It really has. Like I'm here all day for consults. It's crazy. And most of them turn into bookings, honestly. They really do. And it's people that already know coming in like the pricing and all that. Well, most of the time. So they're already excited for the service. They've seen like the examples and all that. And then obviously talking to the chat bot helps a lot because like it does sound like a real person. It answers really well. Like I said with High Stoke there their chatbot, it was horrible. I just had them turn it off. Like it was that bad.
I feel like we just hear that like over and over. Like it's crazy. But yeah, glad that you like the bot.
Oh
We put a
yeah,
lot
no, it's
put a lot of time
amazing.
into it.
Good. Yeah, no, I could tell because it's perfect. There's
All right, so walk us through the first 45 days, which I think concludes today. So it's officially been 45 days together. Um, was there a specific moment, a booking, a notification where you were realizing like how much this was working or how much momentum you're actually gaining?
it wasn't one day. No, like I can genuinely say like, it's every day. Every day, like I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I'm getting like all these it's just like on autopilot. just like you guys said what happened. And I'll be working on my clients, like clients that booked from the ads, and then I look over at my phone and it's like, okay, this person booked for next week or whatever. So it's just been like super, it has been super exciting. Like it really, really has.
Aw, I
That's
can tell you're
Yeah.
so
good.
I
excited too.
Yes, I
Yeah.
felt like so hopeful and I've been like ready to talk to you about this because I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna ask me all this stuff. And yeah, it's been so worth it. I'm so, so happy. And I feel like so much more hopeful. Like I said, it was starting to get like to the worst point in my career. There's been years that are good, like always up and down, but I think I've never hit a point where it was like that bad. So and I hear that a lot. It's kind of common right now. Everyone thinks the industry's slowing down or whatever, but I mean clearly not if there's still people ready to pay.
Yeah.
So
Everyone thinks it's a dying industry because they don't have our
yeah,
in-house.
they're not working with you guys.
Yeah. Well, that's probably so huge too, like emotionally to go from like basically your lowest to I'm guessing this is the best you've ever
Yeah.
experienced, at least so far.
No, for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Beyond the numbers, which we'll cover in a moment, as far as like how many bookings, how much income was generated in those first 45 days, what has changed in your life just as far as how you feel day to day?
Yeah, no, it's literally like a weight off my shoulders. Like I feel like I'm not stressed every day of like, okay, how am I gonna get a client in? Like, cause like when you're working and then posting on social media is a whole other job. But I'm like, okay, do I need to post more content, more promos? And like I'm so glad like your guys' method is like not discounting prices because that was another thing I didn't like from High Stoke was like the discounted thing, we're getting clients that are wanting to pay full price for everything. And so I just feel so much more hopeful. It's just like my stress is gone. I feel more excited and motivated again.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, I feel like when I talk to artists too, it's like they don't believe me, but I've also worked with agencies. Like that's why my business was failing and it never took off until this. So I always like to just stress that. And it's so hard to just like believe what someone's saying to you because,
Yeah.
agencies say the same thing, but again, this worked for me and it's obviously getting you an incredible result.
Yeah, I'm so happy I trusted you because, like you said, like everyone says the same thing. It sounds like, wow, like your social media looks good. We don't have to worry about that side of it. Like, I'm like, okay, they said that too, but I don't know. I did have a good feeling after talking with you. I'm like, okay, I think this will do good.
All right, so let's jump into Jasmine's numbers here, shall
Yeah.
we? Wait,
I
so
don't know if you put everything in, Jasmine, but I'll read off basically like what I'm seeing on my side for your
Okay.
45-day results. So
Yeah.
you got 525 leads captured, roughly 12 a day. Um, 364 of those replied to the bot. Consults booked, or let's go with the consults shown. We're tracking here 50 with 11 upcoming on the calendar. Yeah, so 50 consults, and you got 11 consults upcoming. There
Yeah.
were six no-shows, which is not that high of
Yeah,
a
not
number
bad.
getting 50
Yeah,
consults
not.
that did show.
And I think that
Um,
was at the beginning too. There hasn't been too many.
so you spent roughly 1,300 on ads. You got a $2.49 cost per lead. And then $26 per shown consult. And
can you kind of
so,
like break down a little bit more like what that means, Evan?
so she put in $1,300 into Meta, and basically she got people to show up for about $26. And so like each consult basically like costs about the price of lunch, and you can turn those people into
Yeah.
like $600. But then there's also referrals, you're getting reviews, you're getting add-on services. And so
Yeah.
50 showed consults and you close most of them. So that's great.
How many would you
Uh,
estimate that you booked then? I guess since you've lost track because the number is too large.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing I've been trying because it's been so exciting that so many people are coming in. I get like over a little bit overstimulated. We're like, okay, I'll track that later, and I'm just like, I just keep the ball rolling, and then I haven't hit up. I need to like really sit down and check that.
And so let's say you closed, let's just say 80%. You're saying most of them do it. So let's say 80%, you close 40 of those consults, and maybe half of them get a touch up. So you make about 550 on average for an average client. That is 22,000 in revenue. And that's
Yeah.
just in the like brow and touch up. That's not in any upsells, like maybe lip
Lips.
blush
Tips.
or referrals and all the reviews that then brings you organic traffic. Uh,
Yeah.
so you put in $1,300 and into Facebook and you got out $22,000. So
Yeah, it's insane.
I think that's the better numbers I should have been saying, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cost per
Yeah,
lead.
probably. But that's insane,
No,
girl.
it
That's
is. Yeah.
insane.
I know. And a lot of them too, they are asking for like other services, lip blush and all that. But yeah, the numbers are insane. Like it's amazing.
And over the course of these 45 days, the bot has sent 9,100 text messages.
Jeez. That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, I literally cannot imagine like keeping up on any of those leads without the app.
Yeah, it's not humanly possible.
No, yeah, it's not because once I'm done, because I'm busy all day with whether consults or the people that have come in. So then by the end of the day, it's like sometimes it's too late to reach out to them or like, yeah. So it's such a game changer. Like I'll be working and I'm like looking over at my phone and I see like the Flowly notifications and it's so cool.
I also get really hyped up whenever I see that fire
Yeah, I know.
for book appointments.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
super exciting.
So I guess for like we're constantly reaching out to people and just trying to get them on board because we know like the impact that it can have on somebody's life. People are just skeptical and maybe they just don't believe it. We have a $0 setup fee right now that we're promoting. And so like what advice would you give to that person that's maybe watching this video uh about like what they should do?
Yeah, I would say go for it. If you're like don't have the risk there like with the startup fee, it's gonna change. It really will change your life. That's all I could say is really it's life changing. And I was skeptical too. I didn't have high hopes going into it, but I had a good feeling like talking with you guys. And I just decided to go for it, and it's obviously well worth it.
Eh,
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier. I really don't have any complaints. I seriously don't. And I feel like when I worked with the other agency, like it was all complaints. I feel like I had to reach out to them all the time, and that's not an exaggeration. Like I was constantly having to like this, that, or why isn't this, and like I feel like I rarely message you guys ever. Of course.
Good luck
Thank
with
you
everything.
both so much. I'm so grateful. I really am. I'm so grateful for everything you guys have done.